Happy Frank Friday! Listen, I like Juani music. We're gonna turn on some Juani music today. Welcome to Juani, whatever. Alright, let's go. Today I'm on Saturday, and I'm walking to school. I'm walking here! Normally I wouldn't even be out of bed on Saturday by 8. I think that, again, that should be... Normally I wouldn't even be out of bed by... Normally I'd still be in bed by 8 on this. I don't know. Is it better or worse to have the day first? Because the emphasis, right, is he wouldn't be out of bed by 8 on a Saturday. Like, the Saturday is the emphasis here. Should it really interrupt the core statement like that? Let alone walking to school, but... Here I am! Here I am! Here I am, 'cause here I am. Yesterday, Spears called me into his office. Apparently, the school contracts to dun-dun Wi-Fi usage. And the IT department knocked on me for downloading pirated app. For downloading pirated Lucky Star episodes. For my heinous crime of being a Baroque weeb, Space sentenced me to a full week of campus beautification. I find it impressive that the ID department can give a shit. How bad is your bill? It's just a couple of gigs, right? This is just a blip on the radar compared to everyone else using the library for this proper use. Just a fancy way of saying I'll be doing gardening club's bitch work for a week. Like, school Wi-Fi isn't that fast. How many gigs were you downloading it on? And why were you downloading so many? Don't you know the trick? You always download a little bit at a time. Fuck my life. These gardening club's bitch work. Ugh. I was wondering if we were going to avoid it because this Anon's been a lot better about things, but hey, fuck it. We're staying on brand, I guess. For once. As I grumble about my sorry lot in life, I eventually arrive at school. It feels weird to be here on the weekend. Nobody's hanging out by the stairs and the parking lot's empty. Feels like I'm trespassing. I shouldn't even be here. But I have to. I walk up the stairs to the gardens and finally see some of the students. A little over a dozen or so dinos, all walking around till we start. Scanning over them, it's easy to spot who's here for detention and who's actually a member of the club. Again, there's always been this implication the club is bigger than those two. I felt like it always was bigger because of stuff like this, you know? It's like, you can't run your school entirely on slave labor like that, Spears. That's not how your gardens work. Like, I know I've commented on Tory Game being like, this club has a lot of fucking meetings, but... on the other hand, a garden still needs some love. While looking around, I notice Fang chatting with someone by the flowers we meet up by in the mornings. I wonder why he's here. Is she talking to that weird Did you just call Fang a she? Listen, man, I make that same mistake too. Is he talking to that weird tarot girl? Now that I think about it, I started talking with him earlier this month. Maybe they're friends? Weirdly, he never mentioned her though. Who's this? Oh, it's Sage.
Anon, you made it!
An obscure voice exclaims from behind. Some noise enough to make me jump and trip up on my feet, falling square on my ass. Man, you keep falling in this garden. It's the Garden of Falls. Not the Hanging Gardens, the Falling Gardens. That's a good joke. The other one sucked.
Oops, are you okay, Anon?
The voice chimes. I turn around, see who caused my stumble, and I'm greeted by a very small, very pink dino. As feared, it's Sage. And I share a study hall, and he's been hounding me for weeks to come to one of these gay little meetings. He's a very gay man. He's like, Jesus fucking Christ, this man. He's wearing bow ties on his shoes. Actually, you know, I'm a trans man. It's so gay. It doesn't stop, ever. Just kiss already. Ooh. Anyone, just kiss. And on gets a kiss, and it's like, oh no, Fang, I've abandoned you. For my little twink. He's not a bad guy or anything, but his constant positivity grates on my nerves real damn quick. Plus, he's a massive faggot. I'll try my best to avoid those kinds of allegations right now. It doesn't help that we were caught making out, but apparently everyone's just making out with him. Girls, guys, dogs, parrots. Why was there a parrot? I don't even know. But he gave it a kiss, put it on his Instagram. Sage, I just feel that the smooching Sage thing is gonna get you accusations of bestiality someday.
But they're cute pupperinos, Anon! They're just cute pupperinos!
Papa. Listen, I kiss a dog too. They're cute. I don't kiss cats though. Cats are very likely to get nasty about that. But I do try to sneak one in just to fuck with that stupid little.
You want to get the pat-pats? You gotta get the kiss.
It's just. Oh. Listen, if an animal gets on my lap, right, I'm giving him the scratches, and they're like really taking their fucking time on this. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna start fucking with you. That's just how it works. There's a cost, and it's me being a little bastard, a little gremlin. Yeah, I'm fine. I grumble. Just spooked a little. I get off the ground on my own. Notice asking a little dino for help. I just pull him on top of me. I'm a 6-foot giant man. My twink boyfriend Fang only comes to my waist. He's at perfect dick-sucking height like every fucking female protagonist. Jesus Christ. Don't read female romance. My God, are men just built like fucking buildings. And women are all so goddamn tiny. It's disgusting. Where's my big woman? Who can actually carry a plate of cookies? Don't think about that, Add-on. Clean thoughts, remember. I appreciate it. We're really doing catch-up on the horny, I guess.
So, you decided to finally come.
Sage asks excitedly, says they'll swishes from side to side. I give him a small, apologetic smile. Oh shit, it's a smile with 2 adjectives. Sorry, I mean because of the detention, actually. Stella stops switching and droops to the floor. Clearly disappointed I'm only here because I have to. Way to go, Anna! You made him sad for no reason, you dipshit!
Well, I can still show you around, right?
I don't know why they're using this voice for Sage, but I got so many fucking...
Because we already got Stella. And hi, Anon.
We already got her. So, like, do we really need another one like this? Sage cautiously asks me the sad puppy dog look. I relent and give a nod. Anon does love to relent. A lot of people like to relent in this. Causing him to let out a small, excited shriek. It hurts my ears and reminds me of Naomi.
I can't wait to introduce you to Stella.
Also, he wants to be a guy. He gets a guy voice. He gets to sound like a little gremlin. Because he is a little gremlin. He gets the pat-pats. Ruffle, ruffle, ruffle. Who's Stella, I ask. He points over to the green sticker girl by Stella. Huh. So the tarot girl is Stella girl. I still remember my second-hand cringe from seeing a Naruto run earlier. Sage walks me through the gardens and points out which plants are which, and it tells me a bit about them. Most of the stuff I have remembered from Naomi's tours weeks ago, but I humor him and act as if this is all news to me. How interesting, Mr. Jones! Elias Sage finally wraps up his tour, looks back with a bright smile as his tail excitedly brushes against the ground. Why the fuck am I going for Fang when I can have this adorable twink? I can throw this man a significant distance. That's perfect in any relationship.
I know, right?
Sage gusses. The expression shifts a little in his head, everything picks his forearm for this. I look him over and he glances over with a blush. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Oh no. Oh no.
Anon.
Yes, I'd obviously answer. He's not about to do what I think he's gonna do. He's gonna show me his extraordinarily gay fanfic. But I was making out with Fang, and I'm like, God damn it, it's a love triangle. It's just what I didn't need in my life.
Well, this is a new bakery that just opened up, and I was curious if you want to go with me.
Sage proposes, and he wraps his tail around his waist as he excitedly waits for my answer. Don't ever do double asses like that. He wraps his tail around his waist, and he waits for my answer. Why is there a double as? So, as he's waiting, as he's proposing, as he's wrapping his tail around his wrist, it's too layered. Too many layers. This is not a fucking wedding cake. At that moment, when one catches fire, as the sirens sing as loudly as possible. Oh, the sirens. That's why he calls them alarms. Because I was like, oh, I'm so swoony. I sputter in place to try to calm myself to use words instead of making unintelligible apes noises. Sage, however, has the perfect gaydar. He knows I'm gay. He knew it when he just saw me. Probably because he checked my Facebook. But for some reason, I'm just public about it. Sage just bashfully stares at me the whole time with a wide smile. Poor bastard probably thinks I'm just embarrassed and about to admit my love for him at any moment. Just fucking kiss. Listen, you have nothing going on with Fang that I'm particularly excited about. This one interaction, I'm like, just fucking kiss already! This is what I mean with chemistry, right? I like it when characters fucking do shit. Sage did something with Anon and fucked with him. And it's not like the goofy little teasing. It's just like, yeah, right in the balls. Part of me is a little embarrassed that he would try a stunt like this. I mean, he has no idea if I'm gay or not, but it's ish. But he shot a shot anyway. If I tried to the rock bottom, I would have gotten him beaten into a pulp or worse. Because Focadero really is a different place. It's urban. It's more urban. The more urban you get, the more people start to make out. That's why Paris is such an awful place. It's just smooching on every street corner. They put little padlocks on a bridge to curse everyone who kisses. Sometimes it feels like a different time period as well. Well, I can let him down gently. Usually you think about, that sounds really nice, Sage. She sheepishly rub the back of my neck because that's a sprite I have in the game. I'm just not into it, you know. I don't listen, I like tops, not bottoms. Ho, ho, ho. Look, I have the handkerchief. Oh no, I forgot my... No! Elias, I gesture vaguely towards him. His demeanor shifts quickly from excitement to quiet rejection. His rapid tail swishing stops and goes limp against the concrete. I do find it weird that Sage is into you, though. Like, I feel like Sage has a type, and you're not that type. I don't think Sage is into buff guys. Have you seen the people he hangs out with in Volcano High? In Goodbye Volcano High? He does not like jocks. There's no jock. I could see him with Abby, though. Goddamn. I like Abby's design. That's mostly why. Or maybe KT. KT does cross country, right? If you want a jock, that'd be perfect. I'm the only fucking person in the world who would say, I want to ship this Snoot Game fanfic Sage with an obscure character that's only mentioned in, like, the Feathers post that no one read. His demeanor quickly shifts from excitement to quiet rejection. Or, you know, people update the wiki, I guess.
Well, I just thought that since we talked all the time, and since you always kept talking about how you want to bang Fang and all that, you know, there's also the fact that you kept putting a pride flag on a scarf, and, you know, then there's the part where you were violently making out with Nasser while he tried to push you off. I just got the impression...
As a continuous explanation as his face heats up, and his tail wraps around his waist defensively. He already fucking did that! Don't double down on shit like this. It never looks good. I don't really like him. Oh god, that's just mean. But seeing him zone out like this makes me feel like a giant piece of shit. The poor guy must have built this up in his head for weeks. If this is why he's been asking me to come to one of these meetings, must be some sort of big romantic moments in the gardens together. So cheesy and cliche, like those douches that Sacrostar sends me. I love the fucking mental image of like this is Sage, like one of his big romantic scenes in his video game, and Anon just fucks it up by being Anon. maybe we can still go sometime? I also has Constitution Prize. His mood brightens immediately as he cheerfully looks back at him with a big smile. I'm a little worried that people might think of this all together, but if I only do this once, nobody should see us right. After my not a date proposal with Sage, Principal Spears rolls out for us to line up. Like prisoners for roll call, we all stand at attention as we out of the garden club. Rosa shows up. I thought Stella was the slave driver Faggy mentioned earlier, but after a few seconds of hearing us, I was later referring to Rosa. She quickly and sternly lays on the ground with the club before splitting us up in the pair. I'm just gonna go through this. We just had a cute Sage moment. I think you should... This is not a dating well. This is like we need shit to happen. We need to quickly switch bases because this is awkward. And like nobody wants to write that fucking awkward shit. Write the awkward shit! Just kiss Sage already! God damn it. I should not be reading your fucking fanfic and go, this pairing has been around for 2 paragraphs and I like it more than the main one. What are you doing? This is why I'm always kind of pissed about Fang and Anon. And to an extent, no, wait. I mean, Anon and Olivia, and to an extent, Fang and Anon, is they're both extraordinarily passive. There's a reason why Anon practically gets forced to hang out with Fang by Naomi, and why I don't think that Anon and Olivia would work, because Anon's passive. He's too fucking passive. Having an active, like, energetic, excited character like Sage is perfect for him. They can kiss already. Because Sage will do it for him. Standing there stoically. He doesn't do anything. It's Sage just smooching. See? You don't get that with Fang, who's wearing fucking khakis at church. There's the ground rules, blah, 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 blah. Even the attention. I'm hunted by group work. That is to feel someone slug me right in the arm. Let's see here. Orders 2, blah, 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 blah. Grab our supplies. How did Mr. Christian end up here? Nothing too interesting. I caught... Oh, God. Oh, it's him who's Mr. Christian. I use so much of the bandwidth. Were you downloading porn and stuff like what? No, I'm just downloading the television shows. You know, I really wanted to see that CSI episode where they you know, they had the furries. You had all that time and you went for the Listen, I'm fucked either way, okay? I'm lying. I really want to explain to Fang that I have a parasite in my brain called anime right now. Considering that Sage is perfectly willing to be gay, I think anime is not going to be an issue. Poke fun, decides against for a good reason. Why are you here? Same bullshit as always. Come on, do some vine trimming, it's easy enough. Anyway, they go up on the ladder, spot to get trimming. I was climbing up the ladder, I'll just do this with the ladder. Because they're doing the ass-looking thing, and it's... Despite the sex being changed, we got a man's ass up there. Listen, all I'm saying is, in the right pants, anyone can have a nice ass. Guys, gals, everything in betweens, doesn't matter. It's the pants that do it. All the heavy lifting. Won't need those. Scales. I don't think scales work like that, but whatever. Like, you do know the reason that, nettles work is they literally put, like, tiny-ass fucking needles in you? Hold the ladder steady. It's easy with the job. Trust me, I've been enough times to know. I don't like the fact that he knows that, but it's not worth it right now. The whole letter is difficult if anything is downright boring. I said pitch post on my phone, blah, 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 blah. Basically, it takes fucking time. You're over-explaining a situation that... This should have just been, like, Fang gets up on the ladder and starts swimming while I'm down here. This isn't interesting. It's not really character development. At most, we're doing the, like, oh, the gloves work like that. But you could just make that an offhand statement. It doesn't have to be a fucking sentence someone says. And then we do this. Just don't drop me when I fall. Who wants to be caught? Like at a wedding. Old still dweeb. Oh no, he's got the allergics. He's got the big allergics. Hey! Oh. I can make out a small tail swinging idly. Come on, Anna, don't stare at that right now. Don't think about his ankles. He's got... he's nice. He's got nice, not sexy at all ankles. It's terribly done. First off, this isn't an M dash. This isn't a single dash because it's an interruption. Secondly, you don't close that with a comma. Also, you missed a gut. This sentence is fucking cooked. Dead. Grab onto his ankle to get attention because... Oh no. Sharp feminine cry because Fang is a girl! It's a straight relationship! Except Fang has a penis for some reason. We don't talk about that. Now I'm on the ground. See, you're very angry, Fang, towering over me. Don't ever touch me. Never ever touch me like that again! Or I'll eat your penis! It fits in my mouth in one go. Do you have any idea how fucking cool that is? I can eat an entire hot dog without even chewing! I just touched your ankle. He just grabbed my tail and squeezed it, you perv. But did he grab it at like the base, like the special little spot? Listen, I need to preface this. I know people, right? And apparently it's not uncommon for people to be like, oh, you know, right at the base of the tail, like right above the butthole. You can poke it. It's like a prostate, and it's so fucking weird that's happened that multiple people have brought that up, and I don't know why. I honestly don't know the do's and don'ts of Dino Tales. I'm pretty sure don'ts and do's both come with an apostrophe because you're using a full word and you're adding, you know. This looks fucking terrible. The dos and the don'tes. I thought it was your ankle. How could you mistake my tail from ankle? Because you could see fucking... It's the exact same scene. We're just going verbatim, which I said before, lame. I get it. The scene doesn't really change because Fang's penis has nothing to do with any of this, but whatever, man. I couldn't see, Fang. Well, okay, listen. This is not a time where you would say could not. Because it's I couldn't see. Because I think C takes the real emphasis here. I don't know. No, it's not that. Also, you missed a comma. What the fuck are you all splotchy? Oh no, Anna, you're trying to get to a zebra. I mean a leopard. They make me itch. You were dropping them on my face. Don't know how you did that. Like the ladder's at an angle. I shouldn't be directly underneath it. Like you were just tossing them over me on me for some reason. Doesn't bother me, stupid. Yeah, scales. I forgot how fragile humans can be. That's like a racist or something. It might be racist under certain circumstances. Anyway, again, they're just doing the scene. Man, Anna, why the fuck? Why are you the... like, I get it, right? Let me put my little beans down. Listen, I understand that if you're gonna go for ending for... I talked to someone about this on YouTube recently. They made a little comment, and I was like, listen, a lot of people misunderstand that the reason the endings work the way they do is the endings have to contrast to each other. They are meant to be rewards or punishments according to what the player has done in terms of performance. Within that context, it kind of makes sense. But if you start to adapt this stuff, you really need to build towards the ending you're gonna go with way earlier and not fucking be a little bingus about it. All I'm saying is that if you're not going to write multiple endings, don't write as if you're going to have multiple endings, because the ending is saccharine almost entirely because, mechanically speaking, it's supposed to be a reward. It doesn't matter if it's too much. It's supposed to be like, you did everything right, so everything's good. You know, that kind of stuff. Oh, cool. Oh my god, this... Windows has a little... Oh, that's so nice. When you hover over the sound player, it's like, hey, here's a little button you can push, and it makes the sound... It lets you pause and stuff. That's so cool. That's like a tiny fucking detail no one gives a shit about, but I think that's cool. Wait a minute. No, it's this one. Oh, fuck. Function key F8. Sexy. Terrifyingly so. Oh, shit. Some people commented on my things. I need to answer them right here, right now. But I'm gonna pause the video because I'm smart. That's a good question. Would Inko fall for Trish's manipulations? Would he fall for Reed making him a drug mule? Those are questions I don't know how to answer. I'm gonna pick my nose and call it a day. So where were we? And this is like the second time that Fang has beat the shit out of you. You should really be more careful about that. Don't worry about it. You're not gonna yell more? No, what's the point? Throw away our friendship. Because I'm an adult, Fang. Just like Inko and Tori, I don't have character flaws anymore. They're gone. I throw them in the trash. That's how easy it is. You think I'm your friend? Of course. What else would you be? I thought you wanted to make out! It's a ship, Ficanon! We're supposed to be smooching. The giant face up in the clouds who's been reading the story this whole time hasn't stopped shutting up about it. Momentary silence broke my ear-splitting speech that has come from. It's Rosa coming over full tilt. Oh no, Rosa's all about the flowers. Of course, you're fucked up, so she's like, oh, she's Catholic weird. Ah! We're making her more Catholic. Did you hate him? It was an accident. Oh, it's a bit different, I guess. Although at this point, Rosa might as well not exist. I don't even know why we put Sage in here. These characters show up and it's like, you're underdeveloped. We're 12 chapters in. What are you doing here? Can you give yourself some fucking backstory before? I mean, I'm not saying you can't introduce a character in the middle of something they were supposed to be set up for. You can do that. But this isn't how you do that. You want to immediately make that introduction scene a bit more meaty as a result, and like, to catch up. We're not doing that. We're doing it with Rosa. Oh, we're doing it? Thanks. Smile. It's a smile. It's a smile. Smile, 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 smile. Brain, please don't compare the nice Dado chick I just met to my mom. I don't want to kiss my mom. I don't want to kiss girls. Very simple, yes. I just beat Hexen. Gorax is ass kicked. All I can say is that with the little markers telling you where to go, a lot less of a pain in the ass to play. Jesus. I can see why some people were annoyed by it, though. The fact that it spawns in Edmonds the whole damn time is just fucking annoying. I barely need any of the items, but I was playing on normal, so we're gonna play on hard for the real one, so who knows. Maybe I'll play on extra hard, just for kicksies. Man's just gliding off like a carpenter. How would you know that? Is your dad a carpenter? Is he Jesus? Make sure to press the data planting. Because you don't want it to wash away, or the plant to, get issues and fly away or something. Unless you felt like you did most of the work. Hush! Niño! Hey, got the right end. Man, the Mexicans sure love their J's. Because double L's AHA. You know, the Mexico. It's also kind of in that direction. They really like those. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just my little brain. Little baby brain. Going athletic for a little while with the 2-hour mark. I'm fucking dead. But I've been doing a lot of running, so he's probably fine. Water bottles! Jesus Christ, just tell me you have a fucking brand deal for water bottles, author man. Pulling weeds, staircase leg up to the school, white life for him. I didn't. It really wasn't access. Just have lying in your music space. Good luck at the cover. We're similar. We're similar in that we both want to listen to My Chemical Romance. These are mom vibes. No! Stop getting an Oedipus complex. You'll regret it. You'll kill your dad. I mean, you are gonna kill your dad by telling him you're still gay, but I guess he is Oedipus. Fuck. That'd actually be super fucking clever. But we know that's not the case, because there's no prophecy about this shit. Unless Anon mentioned he was gonna get his dad killed early on, but I forgot if that's the case. Be a fucking deep-ass cut. I'm all for it, though. Shit makes me... I think that if you're gonna do it, they should put it in the author's note at the end and be like, here's... This is what Oedipus did, and this is what I did with Anon. So that everyone who's stupid like me goes, that's so fucking clever. You fucking asshole. You had a good friend, Anon! That was a compliment as it feels me tied from behind. Next trials are grueling work. I guess Rosa must think of it as a heart. So much flowers! You're a good friend. You're also a good gay friend. Sex, whatever. I forgot. I'm trying to merge words that don't work. Works better if you write it down instead of trying to say it loud like an idiot! My mother would have described as a very gracious young woman. Man, you really want to kiss your mom, huh? That's outside of grandparents would have hoped I got it with. Well, I was with some good Christian girl who would help me with my confusion before I left her for the military. How would Rosa be with this? She really does seem to be a friends before Jesus kind of person to some extent. I have more grandchildren with them than I know what to do with. Too bad it doesn't work like that. Too bad it doesn't work like that. After every meeting, we serve lunch. Listen, I do understand the fact that gays and the LGBT in general really want to stick to this idea of you're born this way. But it does come across a little bioessentialist. And kind of weird, because some people change their mind over time. And it's like, oh, this is your true self. Like, yeah, it was 5 true selves over the last 5 years. What the fuck do you mean? Like, I get like what you're trying to avoid is conversion therapy, but I think the problem with conversion therapy is that you can do a lot to change anyone's mind. Just make them miserable in the process. Forcing change can only make people miserable. Because the mind is a high-friction object. It's a squishy meat bag. Not a slickly lubricated steel rod. In addition, because of how squishy it is, it tends to bounce back into its original shape when you stop applying pressure, so... You might get some results, but you never know if it's real. So why bother? What are you even fixing? What you're doing is getting your sadistic jollies off, really. If anyone else stays for the meal, get yourself some food. Anyway. But my problem with the whole thing is that it comes across a bit bioessentialist. This idea of like, well, you know, if you're gay, you're gay. There's nothing you can do. You're not allowed to stop. It's always came across a little confused to me. But maybe I just don't get it. I'm pretty dumb after all. I made that more than clear. And we got that mole poblana. Sage made cookies for the dessert. Sage cooks? How did you not pick up on this? How is Sage never giving you a cookie for free? Baker. I suppose I turned him down, it would have made me fat in no time. I mean, it would have helped you run. It would have gotten some of that gay out of your fucking system. God damn it. Like sore shit. What about you? I've been better. Yeah. You know, I'm better. You know, I didn't get punched or anything. I just got groped in the tail, but hey. Everyone's got their own damage. Couldn't Fang be a little more upset about that? Like, at least feel guilty? I really do feel that we're kind of weird about this in the wrong way. I'm being serious. Don't have to cover me from... No, I did. Oh, we're replacing the car scene, I guess. I was wondering, because at some point Fang, like, walks off after the concert. Oh yeah, I forgot! We're getting to the part that I actually wanted to read about, that was actually interesting to me. Like, I know what we all just did is us kind of building up that Anon's a good guy, blah blah blah, who fucking cares? I'm not here for Anon being a better person. It's not really that interesting to me, because there's no antagonist for him to bounce that off of. Like, there's no one for Anon to be a better person towards. So who fucking cares, right? I guess he's showing his dad, but his dad's barely in the story. Anyway, let's get to the part that's pretty cool, so let's turn off the music and go for it. We could probably laugh over the whole thing after I tell him. Surely it's been long enough, right? I was trying not to prepared to tell Fang the truth, or at least part of it. He did have to cover for okay, that's what we're going with. I did have to cover a few. Because when I saw you shrink away like that from Rosa, it reminded me of how you looked at the concert, I quietly admit. And Fang's amber's eye go wide immediately from the admission. You were at the concert? Fang quietly asks, and I calmly shake my head in response. You nod! Shaking is no! Or are you in one of those languages where it's the other way around? Because there are cultures where, like, shaking your head is yes and nodding is no. But that's. Yeah, it's kind of funny, right? You were at the concert? His face contorts into a horrible scowl as he stood up from his chair. I can't make myself do anything but feebly shake my head again in response. You're not. I'm so mad about this. It's such a weird thing to get considered. Did no one in the comments point this out? This feels like a super easy thing to point out. You did all of this because you felt bad for me? Fang shouts over the rest of the lunch table. All eyes are on us now. The meetings before school, the walks to class together, the talks at lunch. You even came to my damn church all because you thought I was a fucking loser? No, I came because I thought you were a fucking faggot and I'm gay. I want to kiss. Fang continues, wings spread wide, finger jabbed right in my chest, and to make a sound in response of how stunned I am. Try to look over the table for help, but everyone else is equally speechless. He lets out loud, frustrated yells. He slams his fists into the table before walking off. I can't just let him go like this. I run up to him and grab his shoulder. Fang, please, not like that. Wham. All wind is blowing on me. I'm set reeling to the floor. Fang whipped back and hit me before I could finish the sentence. You know, for a feminine twink, you're pretty fucking strong, especially since I'm a 6-foot guy who's been exercising lately. It's really weird. Fang looks hard over me. His pupils are like pinpricks as thick, angry tears flow openly across his face. Does he wear mascara? Because that shit flows. Don't you dare touch me again. I thought you were different, Anon. I really did. He let a choked cry before continuing to walk away. Don't ever talk to me again! Fang shouts out as he continues to march away. I remain on the grass, flopped over as I seem to descend the stairs and out of sight. I knew that I'd drive to stand back up to. I don't deserve to. I can't believe what just happened. It must be some kind of nightmare. I just fucking ruined everything with Fang, and it's all my stupid fault. Just one stupid decision. And all that effort is washed away. Should have just stayed at rock bottom. In rock bottom. Again, there's a lot of little things which or gone into a military academy like Dad wanted. How didn't your dad force you? Wouldn't you be 17 when this year started? Like, I know that you turn 18, 19, whatever. My eyes are the will of tears that lay in the grass. I don't care if Rosa or anyone else sees me like this anymore. Doesn't matter anymore. Nothing else matters! Title drop! Damn, it's never been so over, Fang Bros. Finally, we can do the fucking... We can ship him in Sage. I'm looking for the part that they're talking about. Anon does not seem to bring up the concert when he is at the... So he said that he did it because of the concert, but he doesn't mention it in the moment itself, which... Good writing is you go back... Good writing is during your drafting process, you go back there and you add it in! You dingus! Oh no, the gays are fighting. So Sage Fic won. Maybe I'll make that Sage Fic. I mean, I don't know. Fucking cliffhanger, why? I was hoping they have make up sex in the church kitchen just like God intended. The amount of physical harm that Fang has done to Anon is kind of funny. Much more handle than his frustrations. Can serious shitty personality gun problems. Sage to Christian and Anon doesn't care. So admittedly, because we're in his POV, it makes sense that we don't focus on that too much. But it's a little weird from some perspectives. Anyway, I got shit to do today, despite everything. So I think I'm gonna go do some shit today. This was nice. I'm kind of running out of breath. Don't know what it is. Guess I depleted the oxygen in my room despite everything. Yeah. So Aftermath revised. Huh. I was really dissatisfied with the last chapter's ending and with the chapter I was writing with it's wrong. So I decided to throw them both out. I'll give them in the end notes. Oh. I mean, we all make that mistake. That's a cliffhanger, but I don't know how the parking lot conversation went. The next chapter is supposed to continue with it. Oh, we're doing the parking lot anyway. And then pretty similarly, addictive. The lying, telling the truth parts ultimately. Okay, well, whatever. Something, something, man in the mirror. Oh no. I clicked the thing I didn't mean to, sorry. So... Oh my god, is this fucking the Magnus Archive sound cool? What are the content warnings? It's kidnapping, stalking, insanity, sleepwalking, cannibalism, and teeth. It's gaslighting, gun violence, pipe murder, and silence. Then some medical trauma and meat. Bugs into your body and poison milk coffee and self-mutilation and lies. Police brutality, breaks from reality, suicide, spiders and eyes. What the fuck is whomst? Well, I guess that is exactly what I expected. Paranoia, degloving and uncanny valley and running like prey to survive. Agony, searches and drowning and falling, then being buried alive. Okay, that's enough. This is perfectly scans. God damn it. So yeah, chapter 13. I'm kind of looking forward to it, but on the other hand, I'm still thinking about Sage and on. Okay. Last chapter, not deleted. People read this. Okay, so he's basically fucking retconning shit one chapter later instead of making tweaks when he's already made tweaks. I don't know, man. I think at some point you just gotta admit to yourself that you suck at your job. Like every day you get new people who are reading chapter 1 for the first time. You might as well fix things in the past if you know. Stella tries to talk about whatever anime she's watching. I do my best to fade ignorance about her Chinese animations. So he doesn't know about Stegostar? It's still not. Wait, isn't Stegostar at the end? No, it's just Stego. What about Sage? He shows up, apparently. No. Sage has had its... Man! Man!